Hello, welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is a prosperity board. Has a lot of treasures, but it does also have Grand Market City Forge. Yes, potentially Watchtower, Crystal Ball. There's some trashing, so anyway, we have enough stuff to build here. I think the question is just going to be maybe in what order do you pursue it? I mean, you get open. Seems pretty bad when you don't collide them. You can like open Anvil and Quarry, and you can combine them to gain like a GM or cities or whatever later on. Tiara played on Quarry is very good because the Quarry effect can be doubled. Plus you get a buy. Sort of the deck control aspects that I'm a little more worried about figuring out as far as do you need to focus on getting 5 for Crystal Ball? Do you need to focus on getting a Forge? I feel like the Anvil, you can get some utility, but it works against the deck control aspects. I want to open Watchtower Quarry. Bot, buys its favorite card. My Tiara here. I think, what do we... Guess we're okay with them gaining cities, actually. Probably to our advantage. I'll take one more Quarry. Still failing to hit. These draws were pretty bad. Maybe I don't. So far, our draws are awful. I guess I take another Tiara. This won't even have a core. Okay. Alright. Do you think here I would like Forge? Gains a silver. I can buy a Grand Market. That's not so bad. I'm just going to trash all of this into a GM. That was actually a pretty good Forge. This one is a little worse. Would have been nice to draw the... I don't know if we go for just like hitting the cities. Once we empty the cities, things will run pretty quick. This would have been, of course, the hand we wanted Forge on. Guess we now have... We can empty the cities here. Can't gain a quarry. Guess there was no reason to not play the treasures. Well, there was both no reason and no reason not to. I don't want them to pile out, so I guess we'll name. There's also a war chest TR or a war chest quarry interaction here that we haven't played with at all, but it's whatever. We have two ways we could top deck GM here. Heal the State Duchy Curse by. I don't think the bot. The bot does have one city, but I don't think activating would give the bot a pile out. We can also a double colony, I guess. This kind of, well, not quite double colony, but we could buy a bunch of watchtowers to forge into something. I don't know if more of them help at all. And forge these two. I think just one is all we really need. Not so far from the TR emptying, but anyway. Now our cities are fully activated. Didn't feel like the best played thing ever, but mostly seemed okay. I mean, we had a little bit of bad draws at the start as far as Quarry TRS stuff, and took a little while to get the forge. We drew pretty well with the forge though, so that was yeah, this of course is just a mess. I mean, pretty much any game with war chests is going to be a mess for the hard AI. Very rare that it doesn't just gain nonsense. I mean, I guess this isn't like complete nonsense in the context of like if you're just doing treasure stuff, but it's pretty nonsensy. This is like fine. It's not really how you'd play it against a human exactly, because you'd be maneuvering around the city activations and the gains a lot more. So it's kind of a weird board to show as a teaching board. You couldn't just do this. I mean, that's true of a lot of the games against the hard AI. You can't just play these decks the way I'm playing them, because normally your opponent will be buying some of this other good things. Which is a limit of these videos. They're really not good at teaching you how to beat people unless you're playing people who are really bad. But there are some general principles. Anyway, there we go. Made it. We haven't had a 2-day loss streak yet, which is good. Maybe someday that'll happen, but at least so far we've avoided that, which is good. Anyway, city stuff again, war chest. Nothing too surprising. War chest implosion, rather. So thanks for watching. Catch you all tomorrow.